This is a letter I wrote to the Prime Minister in July. Dear Sir, I have written several times directly to the Prime Minister, pleading my case and appealing for the government to reconsider this issue of the bedroom tax. I am frustrated and dissatisfied with the cavalier dismissal of my concerns as irrelevant. I am not satisfied with the robotic mantra reply of policy statements that ignore the points I make. I write again to repeat my question. The government has imposed an additional expense on vulnerable people with low incomes that cannot afford to pay, and as such will face eviction for rent arrears. These people will then seek accommodation in the private renting sector. In Dundee alone, a one-bedroom property has a higher weekly rent than does a two-bedroom local authority housing. These people cannot afford to pay for the council property, so I ask, how do you expect them to be able to afford the more expensive, smaller property? And how will an increase in claims from the private sector see a saving? I also ask the Prime Minister, where are the smaller properties that he tells us we should move to? What plans and progress has the government made to deal with this problem? That the government has imposed an additional charge on people with low incomes is, I charge the government with the persecution of vulnerable people. I accuse the government of breaching numerous clauses of European legislation covering the prevention of abuse of people and the protection of human rights and civil liberties. I urge the government to reconsider this measure and abandon the persecution and repeal the bedroom tax.